Alright, welcome back to Group D, ladies and gentlemen. This is no longer just a dual cast, but now the awkward, awesome tri-cast. We had this saucy mix going on yesterday. Once again, our apologies go to NMrUUG, but he's at the beach having a real life, so screw that dude as we get into this game. It is raining once again. Totally forgot about this, but yes, it's Rifkin, joined by Zombie, but now, of course, James. You guys will probably remember him from yesterday. Although, I think that if we do manage to get some winners in this group, we may not need translations, because Hyun, Revival, MMA, their English is actually not so bad.
Yeah, their English is actually pretty good.
Yep. Alright, well, let's do the introductions, guys. Spawning here. Hey, wait. Cheerleading crowd, are you guys ready? Okay, bottom left corner of the map. From Samsung Galaxy, the red Protoss player, Stork.
Okay. Never left as the blue Zerg, it is CM's Revival.
Oh, yeah, I completely missed that.
That's alright. Guys, sorry, two subs we need to give some love to as well here before we get into the game. Mobile User and Gumshoe2 both subbed within the last series, or within this series. Sorry, we just had a lot of action going on. We couldn't disregard it. But game number 1 definitely took a quick turn for the worse for Revival. We'll see if he can bring it back for game 2. Nimbus is a map that I think, if you're a Zerg player, you're going to have a good time. There's a lot of open engagement areas. There's a lot of very safe bases for you. And Stork will, quite frankly, struggle probably going past 3. Yeah, I'm loving the rain on this map too. Yo, you know what's even more important than those subs, by the way? Sorry, I just looked. We are currently 9 subscribers shy of hitting that 400 mark, guys. I sadly have no idea when we unlock 2 more emoticon slots, but maybe that'd be the number. It seems like that would be the number. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys who have been supporting us so far. We talked a little bit about earlier, just while we got this opening going on. Ooh, actually a very greedy opening here in Revival. But what I actually like, because I like when Zerg players take the third base sooner. Creep spread is everything. But to explain a little bit further on why I'm excited about this, guys, is yeah, this tournament, there's no sponsor for this. There's no big corporate Kingston HyperX, NVIDIA, or anything like that. This is our tournament. This was done through the will of passion and all these other things, and we put it on for you guys. And I really, truly hope that you guys have just been enjoying it so far. We got some 6 groups stacked up here through the group stages. We've been casting all 4 in these last 2 days, and tomorrow will be the round of 8 to the grand finals. And we're going to see which way gets out of this group. It's still early, though. There's no losers match. There's no winners match being played out just yet. And this Zealot, wow, this Zealot.
It made quite a hike.
Yeah, this is also like a threat to Terran players more than Zerg, I feel.
Well, you know, eventually the Queen comes out as always, but he's got 2 drone kills. I mean, there are some players who let no drone kills happen, but
yeah,
with the pool being so late. 3, 4?
He can't mineral walk where he is, and that's why where this Zealot's position is so sick. This is horrible for Revival.
Way too much. Way too much. I mean, he got a greedy opener, so 5 drones is probably not important. But that was, you know, that could have easily only been 2. Maybe not easy, but...
Okay, so...
It's okay, though. 5 drones on no spawning 3 hatchery opening versus 1 gate double. He's not in a bad position, per se.
It's not out of the game, but it's not a good opening. I mean, the Zealot was pretty much the definition of cost efficient when it comes to Starcraft 2. Stork may actually end up just going for the 4 gate behind this. Yeah, 3 more gates coming down, or well, 2 more for now. Pylon's going to be positioned up here on the ledge so nicely. Yeah, the Mothership Core starts working at the hatchery. Not going to kill too much here, I don't think, but it will soften it up. It's going to get a drone kill. Oh, build cancel.
Misclick.
Mother sucker, get out of my base. Queen starts shelling away at it, but of course with the pylon coming down those gateways, it is going to be 4 gates. Revival is going up to roaches, but right now, after losing those initial 5 drones, really working on getting his drone count up, he's not going to have anything to defend this.
The Rushborn is on the way, but, you know, it would have been great if he had his Lings out to go ahead and try and stop this proxy pylon that came up. It's, actually, the roaches won't be here in time. The Zealots will warp in before the roaches are made.
And the creep spread is lacking from the main. He's only just started spreading it too. So even getting queens down here is going to be a bit of a pain. Lings are going to see this coming. He sees the warpers and he knows there's something here. Going a little bit deep with the queens though. I mean, the problem with when you fight Protoss 4 gates, you got to get it off like early. You got to head it off at the pass, so to speak. He's not able to do that, as you pointed out. Things are a little bit late to the party, and Can you hear that in the background, by the way?
I know, it's like the vacuum is so vacuum.
No,
it's a
it's
very small vacuum.
This is yard work outside.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Wasn't that bad? Okay. Well, the roaches pop out exactly at an awkward time. A time will pass to be used to save the zealot or to save the stalkers, but the zealots get a lot of pot shots on the roaches and actually end up killing them. That's a little surprising. You're supposed to be able to, of course, kite with the roaches, not let them die to the zealots. This third is sad.
Mistakes Zerg player make. I know this is. I don't know. I shouldn't be criticizing, but one of the mistakes Zerg players we see often in this kind of situation is that they rally their units to they don't change their rallies so that it avoids the enemy unit, and
Well,
that pretty much caused all the zealots to hug the roaches that were coming out.
there was no fixing that really for revival because the eggs were literally surrounded by the zealots. So
Yeah, it's not like Brood War where you could move your larvas and stack.
Well, just to explain real quick, guys, some of you are probably like, who's this other guy in the call? James is one of the translators for WCS America. He joined us yesterday for a lot of casting and some help with translating. But what's really cool is he was able to help us get a couple extra player pieces at the end of these groups. You know, ask some questions to do that. Hopefully, with this group stage, we can get some players on for interviews. So it would be really cool. But now the winners match will be, or sorry, the losers match will be coming out. So we're gonna have Revival versus MMA.